What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Shouts out to everybody that's on the Patreon. Give you another episode of Page and Chapters of My Life. So check this out. I got a dilemma I need y'all to give me clearance on because I really don't know. I'm just thinking about who did I actually lose my virginity to? And how do you really clarify what it means to take your virginity? Do having sex mean your virginity was taken? Okay, let me just give you three situations like this. Okay, so so let's just go here. The first time I had sexual contact with a woman or a person or a girl, I probably was, I may have been 10 or 11. I'm going to say 11. I'm going to say a safe 11. With this girl named Francita. Her name was Francita. She was older than me. This was actually my mother's close friend daughter. And we all lived together. Her mama had just as many kids as my mother. My mother had 6. I think her mother had somewhere between 5 or 6 maybe. But we all lived together. And me and Francita, we had sex. Like, she was older than me. I don't know how many years she was older than me. Maybe 2 to 3. She probably was 2 to 3 years older than me. I don't know. But I know I had to be somewhere around 11 years old. And I remember she like pulled it out and put it inside her. And we was like having sex on the wall. She was older than me because she had titties and everything. So she had, I don't know, she probably was like 2, 3 years older than me. Or probably, I don't know. I know she was older than me. And I remember her body, you know what I'm saying? And she actually took it and she put it up in her. We was having sex on the wall. But I don't remember coming though. I don't recall coming. If I could have even came at that age, I don't know. I know it was up in her though. I definitely know that. And she was butt naked. And we was in the basement. Then the second girl I had sexual intercourse with this girl named Dorothy. And at that time, I believe I may have been 12. Crazy thing about Dorothy is, now, we either was the same age, or she might have been 1 year older than me, but I know we were right there together. I was either 12 or 13. I know I couldn't have been no older than 13 and no younger than 12. And we was at her house and she was like, I want you to have sex with me. Her parents now were gone, used to leave them in the house a lot. And it was crazy because Dorothy had suffered from burn. She had a burn. Her body was burnt all over. She had got caught in the fire when she was younger. And her body was like, her hair was melted, her arms, but like her face and her body really wasn't. But her leg and arms and the back of her head was. And she just told me, like, I want you to stick it in my butt. That's what she said to me. That's the first girl who introduced me to like anal sex. I was like, huh? She like, put it in my butt. And I put it in her butt. But I don't recall if I came or not, but I do know it felt good. I do know it felt good though. And it was like up in her, like We was on a bunk bed. We was on a bunk bed, like playing house. Managed just playing house, stupid stuff like that. Stupid stuff like that. Playing house. Stupid stuff like that. Playing house. That's why I don't play that stuff. When it came to my kids, or when I grew up, my kids know, you know how the parents used to tell us, like, we were coming up, our parents used to be, y'all kids get in the back, gone somewhere, get out of grown folk business. Y'all gone somewhere. Why did they do that? We were playing all type of sex games. High, go get it, house, catch a girl, kiss a girl. Man, we played all type of sexual games. We couldn't wait to get out them parents' sight. So while they back there drinking and smoking and laughing and kicking and thinking we just in that back room watching cartoon, or, you know, we were doing all type of managed freaky stuff. I ain't play that when I got older. No such thing. Leave them doors open. Ain't no such thing as get out of grown folks' business. My thing was, y'all grown folks, watch how you talk around these kids. That's what my thing was. Watch how you talk around these kids. Watch how you act around these kids. It was the other way around. Because we as adults have to respect them also. It starts with us first. It's another story though. But yeah, man, she wanted it in her butt. Not in her cat. She wanted it in her butt. And man, she had a nice sized butt too for her to be that age. She was strapped. That's what made me draw my attention to her, because she had a nice body. I said, ooh, she got a nice body. And she let me put it up in there. She wanted it too. She wanted me to put it there. But I don't recall coming. But I know it felt good, and I know I was up in it. That was Dorothy. She was a burn victim. Then you had Monique. I had sex with Monique when I was 14. I think we either did it at my house or her house. We did it at my house. It was my house. We did it at my house. Her mother was an escort. I didn't understand what it was at that time because we were young. But her mother used to always have on these lace leotards and, you know, two-piece, panties and bra sets with mink coats, pulling up in all type of foreign cars. And she'd be leaving Monique in the house with her little brother, you know. In the house with her little brother. You know, Monique was 14, you know, same age. She'd be leaving Monique in the house with her brother while she go in and out of town. She used to get her big money, come back. Monique used to have all type of money. I was scared to accept something from her because that was my girlfriend. Because even though I was poor, she had a lot of money because her mama was getting it. She was messing with nothing but ballers. And she was sexy and thick. And her and her sisters, you know, they were getting it. I used to see them. I used to think they were stars. And crazy because her mother actually liked me. She didn't like nobody else around her, but her mother actually liked me, and I was the only one allowed to come in their house and stuff. She liked how I sing. She'd be like, go get that little boy who know how to sing. And that was me. She'd be asking me to sing songs. I'd be singing songs for her, things like that. Her mother and stuff. She would leave, go out of town, and when she'd leave and go out of town, she'd just have me there. Like her mama just be having me there type stuff. So in the process of that, what ended up happening was me and Monique were going together. And I remember Monique came over to the house. I don't know how we ended up doing it, but we ended up doing it. And it was blood and stuff over me. And I didn't understand it. I was like, she's bleeding on me. And I went to walk up. I didn't tell her nothing about it because I ain't want to make her feel embarrassed or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And we would just keep doing it every now and then. Like, we just keep doing it. Like, any chance we can get, we just keep doing it. Now, I definitely remember, like, coming inside her. I definitely remember coming inside her and stuff, you know. So I don't know, man. Who really took my virginity? Was it Francita, the girl who I was having sex with in the basement? Was it Dorothy, the first girl who introduced me to anal sex? Was it Monique? First girl I ever came inside. My pull-out game was terrible. That's how come I don't know if I did something to the other girls or not. I never really pulled out. My pull-out game, terrible. I leave it in there till it fall out. It gotta come out on its own. You know how you usually be done? You know how you usually done having sex and then you get up? No, I wait till it fall out. It got to like fall out on its own. Or it fall out. So that's just me. So who really took my virginity, y'all? Was it Dorothy? Was it Francita? Or was it Monique? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know. I would love to hear what y'all have to say. Y'all tell me what it was. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Thank you for tuning in, watching another episode of Pages, Chapters of My Life. I don't know, man. Y'all tell